It's YouTube, babies. So, football time.
Football time.
So, anyone playing tonight?
Uh, you know, the Chicago Bears are playing
Oh,
tonight.
okay. You're wearing that shirt because you're like, this is how I know they'll win. Is that like a lucky Bears shirt? If they win tonight, are you gonna be like every game wearing that till they lose?
Yeah. Plus we've got God on our side. So
That's true.
we last week we should have done predictions like we did last year. So
Yeah, I'm gonna actually keep a running tally because I got my
okay.
notebook right here and I don't have anything else
Okay.
really
So we'll
to bring
start
to the
with
table
week
today.
one's Monday night game and then
Yeah,
all the other rest of the games.
so I didn't even know. Wait, so there was football played last week? I thought this was the first week.
Yeah, but Thursday night football is the
Oh,
first game.
I gotcha.
And then they did their first international game on Friday in Sao Paulo.
Oh,
So that was pretty cool too.
yeah,
And what made that even sweeter is it was the Chiefs and they fucking lost. So
nice. All right, so
yeah.
night. This is what Vikings Bears,
Yes,
correct?
sir.
So Vikings Bears. Put our names at the top. I'm gonna say, because I know so little, but I'm rooting for the Bears for old Jacob Poo.
Thank you.
Giving him, I'm gonna say they're gonna win tonight by a touchdown and a old I'm blanking on what it's
Field
called
goal.
and a field goal. They're gonna win by 10 points.
Um, I'm I'm going Bears, and I think they win by a field goal.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a close one.
See, what I'm saying is gonna happen is they're gonna be up by a field goal. Okay. Vikings are gonna go for a pass, interception, and they're gonna get really close, and then they're gonna, end up being able to score a touchdown.
Okay.
I might have had the script already, but we'll see.
All right. And then week two,
Okay.
we've got Commanders and Packers.
Okay, I'm going pack down, baby.
Ugh, me too. Hate to say it, but I think that'll be a good game too because the Commanders were all right last year.
I don't know shit about the Commanders, so I'm gonna say Packers blow them out. 20 points. Giving them the plus 20. You gonna say plus what? Six?
I'll go +7.
All right, plus seven.
Then we got Giants Cowboys.
A giant cowboy?
Yeah.
So this is all week. What? We're doing like week 1 week, or is this all the games tonight?
No, so this is all of week two since we
Okay,
all these will have happened by the time we do this
I
again.
gotcha. I gotcha. So Giants. Cowboys. Yeehaw. Um, I think the Giants suck, right? So we gotta go Cowboys.
Yeah, we gotta go Cowboys. I'm gonna say +14 on this one.
Oh shit. I'm gonna say plus 7 because everyone knows, even though the Giants suck, Dak Prescott's going to choke.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, then we got Seahawks Steelers.
Seahawks, Steelers, Steelers taking it.
Ooh, you got faith in old Aaron Rodgers.
Old Aaron Rodgers, he did some ayahuasca and he's ready to fucking take them. I'm gonna say plus 3.
I'm gonna go Seahawks by 7.
Oh shoot.
Dude, by the way, last night, game of the week, Ravens Bills.
I saw that fucking score. It's like, man, being
Ravens,
a being a Ravens fan at that and like just going to sleep and then waking up to that'd be heartbreaking.
yeah. For those that may not have watched that game, the Ravens were up 40 to 25 in the fourth quarter, and the Bills came back and got them by 1 point, 41 to 40. Never,
Josh
never
Allen.
count Josh Allen out. That's for damn
Unless,
sure.
unless it's against Kansas City in the playoffs. Boom!
I'm sorry, what?
That's a got him.
Oh, got him, yeah. Next, we got LA Rams versus the Tennessee Titans.
It's pronounced Titans, but I'm gonna go Rams.
I'm also going Rams. I'll say by 10.
Yeah, we got to go with our alma mater, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
for
gonna
sure.
say, I'm gonna go +6.
Bills, Jets.
I'm gonna go with the Bill Belichick's
Yeah,
+20.
I don't think that's a crazy plus. I'm going Bills and I'll say plus 14.
Damn, the Jets must suck because I don't know shit about them.
Yeah, the Jets suck. All right, Patriots, Dolphins.
Okay. For some reason, my gut's saying Dolphins are good, so I'm gonna go Dolphins by fucking 5. Like, that's not even a
Hmm.
number you can get. I'm gonna go Dolphins +6.
There's no way the Dolphins win that game. I'm going Patriots by 10.
Oh shoot. Well, I hope you're wrong because I'm betting the house.
All right, Jaguars, Bengals. Battle of the Cats. Meow.
Dude, that's like your nightmare. You'd be sneezing up.
I would be.
But I'm going Bengals because fuck the Jaguars.
Said no one ever. But I'm also going Bengals, probably by 10.
+10, and I'll say +13. Fuck it, why not? You know why? Because fuck the Jaguars.
I'll say this though, I love the Jaguars uniforms.
I
Very
don't know.
cool.
No, don't think I've ever seen them.
They're cool. 49ers Saints.
I'm gonna go because Drew Brees doesn't play anymore, so I'm gonna go 49ers. I'll go like +8.
Um, that'd be crazy if it were plus 8.
Yeah,
I'll
they did a
go,
2 point conversion, and they're like, "Fuck you."
or like they score a touchdown, miss the extra point, then get a safety somehow.
I don't even know what a safety is.
Safety is when defense drives the offense all the way back and tackles them in
Oh,
the end
okay,
zone.
okay.
Um, yeah, I'm gonna go by 3. I think it's gonna be a close one.
Okay.
Browns, Ravens.
Ooh, Browns all day. Fuck Edgar Allan Poe. +3.
I'm going Ravens by 14.
Yeah, no, I know that's the safe bet, but like I know very little about football, but boy, fuck Edgar Allan Poe. That's all I gotta say.
Bears, Lions.
Ooh, sorry, buddy. I'm going Lions.
They didn't do so hot week 1, so
Well, that's why they gotta come back. +3 Lions.
going Bears by 7.
Okay. Hope you're right, man. The Lions are gonna go meow. We'll see if how the Bears respond.
Broncos, Colts. Couple of pony boys.
Yeah, I'm going Colts. +27.
Holy shit.
That's my adopted team because I'm a Pacers fan. So I'm like, yeah, Colts all the way.
Fair
I'll be
enough.
since I don't have any, irons in the fire for it, I'm just gonna be as ridiculous as possible every time.
That's fine. I'm gonna go Broncos by 3.
Okay.
Broncos are pretty decent, actually.
Yeah. Both of those are Peyton Manning teams
It's true.
back in the day.
It's true. Panthers Cardinals.
I'm gonna go with the Panthers, even though I hope the Cardinals win. But it's like Mark McGuire's not on this team anymore, so there's no way.
I'm going Cardinals by 20. Panthers are dog shit.
Good. Plus 20, and I'll do Panthers plus 30 just to really rub it in.
Dude, if that did happen and you had money down, you'd be a fucking billionaire. Eagles Chiefs. Little
Eagle.
replay of the Super Bowl from a year or so ago.
I'm going Chiefs. They're gonna get revenge, but it won't matter by 7.
It could go either way, but I don't want to root for them, so I'll say Eagles by 7.
Yeah.
Falcons Vikings.
Vikings by 10.
Dang, I'm gonna say the same thing. I think
It's
you're
like
right
I
on the
know
money there.
it's like I know the sport or something.
Buccaneers Texans.
You gotta go with the Bucks, don't you? Since it's the Bucks. I'm gonna
I'm
go Texans though.
going Buccaneers by 10. Got to root for Baker. Old
Oh
Baker
yeah, I
Mayfield
forgot that he was on there. But I'm like JJ Watt, where you at, bud? I'm gonna
retired.
shit. I'm gonna go Texans by 3.
And then final one, Chargers Raiders.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with the Raiders look cooler, so I'm going with them, but I think the Chargers take him.
Yeah, I'm going Chargers by 10.
Okay. Then I see your 10. I'm gonna raise you 50. Raiders by 50.
You are truly insane for that one.
Now, if you're listening to this, play along. See if you do better than either of us. The guy that's been watching football for forever and the guy that I sometimes listen to ESPN radio.
Well, here's the thing. I have been watching for a while. I could still get every single one of them wrong. So we'll see. What the hell is my other cat doing? I don't know. Anyway,
Does he ever make biscuits on you?
oh yeah, all the
Okay,
time.
nice.
I love it too. It's cute. Ready for the episode?
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Two Worlds Podcast. I'm Jake, and with me, as always, I'm sure we've done this one before. The Batman to my Robin, it's Casey. What's up, buddy?
Nothing much, man. What's up with you?
Not much. Ready for my football team to play their game tonight. That's what I'm ready for.
What did you make yourself like? Did you like plan out like a special meal?
I
Because sometimes
did.
I do that. Nice. What you making?
I did some homemade buffalo chicken dip.
Nice.
Yep.
Sometimes I'll do like wings or just some chili hot dogs,
Love me some chili dogs.
Yeah. Okay, Sonic.
Or John Cougar Mellencamp.
Yeah, that's like sometimes like my neighbors get so weirded out because I don't eat the bun. I just be sucking on chili dogs and be adding chili to it while they walk past.
Uh,
It's
well,
like,
you know.
what? And then just spit it back out. Chili's gone, cheese is gone, hot dog's still there.
That's him, officer.
The
That's
cop comes over
crazy.
and he comes over like, oh, sucking on chili dogs, huh? Can I get one of them dogs? I'm like, this one's used. Here you go, bud.
And then rips off a mask and it's John Cougar Mellencamp.
I'm like, dude, I don't know who you are.
He rips off a mask and it's Sonic.
Like, oh, Sonic.
Holy shit. Okay, so sorry everybody that's how we started the episode. Before we get into the news, if anyone listening is a fan of the NFL, over on the YouTube, we do a special little something extra in front of each episode, and because we missed the first week except for this Monday night game, but for week two going forward, Casey and I are making our picks for each game for the week. So if you're at all interested and want to play along with us, you can do so over on the YouTube channel. And leave a comment, do whatever you want. Let's all keep track, have a good time with it, and see how we end up at the end of the year.
Yeah, I'm writing ours down, so we'll have like a running tally. The loser's gonna have to like get in a fight with like the biggest guy they can find. Like this is something that come to my mind, like whatever.
Yeah, it should be a good time. So anyway, let's get into the news. Pretty piss poor news week this week, I
And it's gonna
must
be a
admit.
piss poor comic, for me, because mine didn't come in until when I got home today.
Yeah,
So,
pretty cool.
yeah.
Um, I've
I'll do m-
got
I'll do
okay.
my movie news first since yours is like a bigger movie than the one that I'm talking about.
Okay, sounds good.
So the we got some news on like the DC's dynamic duo movie, the Jason Todd, Dick Grayson animated movie. Remember hearing about that?
Nope.
Okay, well, we're getting this movie called Dynamic Duo. It's about Jason Todd and Dick Grayson. It's being rewritten. It's going to be rewritten by the disaster artist writers Scott Neustadter and Michael H. Webben. They're, working on it now. It's supposed to follow Dick and Jason, like I was saying, but this is where it gets really stupid. They're orphan thieves. They call themselves the Dynamic Duo, and they're gonna be stealing shit and, whatever, not having parents. It's co-produced by Matt Reeves and James Gunn. I'm hoping it's not going to be connected in any other universe because, like I said, that sounds terrible. This is like the part that I'm kind of excited about though. It's gonna use a mix of animation, CGI, and puppetry.
Hey,
I mean, like that could be cool. It also could just be a shitty gimmick for a terrible movie. So,
yeah, we'll see. I don't know that I like the sound of any of it, honestly.
no, no, it's like if you wanted to do something like that, just use those like little weirdos that were in that Batman and Robin by Philip Kennedy Johnson. Like use those like those kids
Yeah,
mix and then add in Jason. But like tossing in Dick to be like, hey, we're both like just a couple of thieves running around, that doesn't work.
what are we, some kind of dynamic duo?
That'd be hilarious. That's how it like ends.
Well, speaking of James Gunn stuff, by the way, I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, but I've been watching Peacemaker season two. Three episodes are out of that show, and it's been very good. I like that show.
Good.
Um, but yes, he tweeted a picture last week. It was a photo of Jim Lee's artwork featuring Superman and Lex Luthor, and he let us know that Man of Tomorrow, which is the title of the Superman movie sequel, has a release date of June 9th, 2027. So pretty quick by today's movie standards, which I'm happy about. I'm fucking sick of waiting 6 years between movies. So we'll see if it happens. But you know, if you're someone like me and not like a curmudgeon like Casey, and you're excited for that next movie, right around the corner. It'll be here before we know it.
I'm genuinely curious though, because like earlier reports were talking about how it was going to be like a Superman family movie, which it's like there's not much of a family, but um how it's gonna work, you know what I mean? But
Hmm.
I guess we'll see. I bet it's gonna be old Brainiac. Who he thinks gonna be the villain.
A lot of people seem to think that it is. Um, I don't know. I don't there's not a who I think. It's just like who would I want to see? And I'd rather be maybe like Metallo or someone. Say Brainiac for like the third.
See, like I think they should have done personally, and I've said this a lot, like Parasite or Metallo for number one, instead of just going the fucking safe route of being like, yeah, we're gonna use a person, another Superman, that type of thing.
Yep.
So I think they're gonna keep going. They're gonna keep trying to do bigger and bigger because that's just how movies are now. So like I wouldn't be surprised if it's Brainiac or just something that they can have it be a colossal fucking problem, versus someone like a Metallo, which would be awesome.
Hmm. We'll see. We'll
Let
see.
us know down below. What do you guys think it should be? Maybe you're like Mr. Mixaplik. We saw a fifth dimensional imp that Superman just didn't care about last time, and he was too busy talking to his old skirt dame, and instead of trying to save the day, he's like, I'm worried about my dog. People are just dying outside, you know. But whatever. Restore the Snyderverse. But no, I mean maybe it could be
My
like
goodness.
maybe it could be something fun like that. James Gunn doing Mr. Mixable could be fun as hell,
Yeah, I
and
think
then
it
that
would
could also
work.
be big enough stakes that the because I don't think the problem would be James Gunn as much as it would be Warner Brothers going Metallo. That's not big enough stakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely
So
get that.
so like Mixaplex could be big enough stakes, and they've already introduced the fifth dimension, so that could be a lot of fun too. And then then saving Brainiac for a bigger time, or they could even do like a this is just me tossing an idea out there, a setup for the third movie of a Lex Luthor Brainiac combo like we had in Justice League, the
That'd
animated
be
series.
dope. And comics too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
like
be
I said,
fun.
guys, let
Bring
us know
Holt
down below.
back.
Huh?
Bring Holt back as Lex because they definitely can't be done with him.
Oh no, there's no way. He would have had to have signed, like a probably six movie deal, not a six issue deal.
6 issues.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you got to work
Yeah,
on
you gotta
six
write
issues.
6 issues now. Give us a miniseries. Well, fuck, what's his name did for Riddler?
Yeah, Paul Dano.
Yeah, Paul Dano, that's it.
It's like, who asked for this? No one.
No one did, but I'll tell you what, man. I think I sold out of every issue that
Well,
came
that's
out.
good. I'll
Like
be
people
honest.
actively coming in and just looking for that. It's like, well,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
maybe Paul put out a banger.
I mean, I have trouble believing it because I saw his movie Ruby Sparks, and I was just like, holy shit, you wrote this?
Pretty rough, huh?
It's not good. It's like Paul Dano is a writer, and he wrote and directed this. I'm pretty sure he wrote and directed. No, he directed it. But he's this writer who then like imagines the perfect woman, and then she comes to life, and then he realizes he's like, I don't really want this perfect woman because because I can just write what she does, and I'm kind of a piece of shit. And then it ends with her breaking free of his spell, then he randomly sees her, and maybe they like each other. Yeah, it's not very good.
You didn't sell me on it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're like, Paul Dano's character, the Riddler in the Batman, I really want him to be the lead of a romantic comedy. That's gonna be great. Then check it out.
Unfortunately, look, no shade to Paul Dano. He just doesn't have that leading man look about him.
Yeah, no, I mean 100%. He's
But
the uh he's the weirdo friend 100 times over.
mhm. All right, and then my last bit of news. So, what was it? At Dragon Con, Scott Snyder was doing a panel and somebody was asking him about some absolute stuff. And he confirmed that we're gonna get an absolute Zatanna, and then he said almost all the Robins. Dick, Jason, Tim, and Stephanie will appear, but not Damien. And we don't know in what capacity. I don't think he meant we're getting like ultimate Dick,
Hmm.
ultimate Stephanie, but we'll
Ultimate
see.
dick.
Ultimate Dick. So, we'll see what happens there. Whatever they put out, I just hope it's good. The Absolute comics sell so well for me, so I hope that
Hmm.
that continues.
I'm glad it's doing well. I couldn't get into it, that world, but I'm like also like I really think it is for more newer readers than
You dug Wonder Woman.
I dug it for a bit, but then like I just kind of like whatever. I kind of
Hmm.
just stopped. And so yeah, I'm glad, like I said, glad people are digging it. Just not for me.
Yeah.
I will say something funny that happened at Dragon Con. People are posting on Twitter. Um, someone had a spot set up and they were just trying to sell their AI art and then they were just like, yeah, you have to leave because you're not an actual artist and you're just selling bullshit. And they're like, how dare you? And then they were forced to leave.
I did see that, yeah. And then
So
I
funny.
saw right after that GalaxyCon put out this big thing that was like no AI art at our
Yeah.
events. So it's like, yeah, it makes sense.
Hmm.
Shouldn't be doing that shit.
You know what's really funny too is like, okay, I think it's like the virtue signaling over AI art is annoying. I'm just gonna say that. But there's this like kind of shitty art, like respectfully shitty artist who, because like his whole thing is he takes pictures of Godzilla figures and he calls it art, and he'll call himself a real artist, and then he complains about AI art, and he's like now using the clanker term, and then some people in the comments are like, "Huh, you're using a slur." I'm like, okay, first off, this guy he's just taking pictures of fucking toys and calling himself an artist, so he's not an artist. And also, Clanker's not a slur because they're AI. Stop it.
It's literally a fucking line from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like, come on, let's not be offended.
Like we have to be because we know that they're going to be our bosses in a couple of years.
Oh man, what a time we live
Yeah.
in. Well, I'll tell you what I read this week.
Oh, let's hear it.
I read Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu 12, Batman #1, Witcher, Bear and the Butterfly 3, Orla #1, Sonic the Hedgehog 81, Adventures of Superman Book of L #1, Doctor Strange #450, and Magic #9.
Nice. And I read some more Thor, and I did have one thing to bring up because I thought it was funny, something I've been thinking about that I need to share with you. I think it's hilarious in Walt Simonson's Thor that every time he brings up Better Ray Bill. He's always like, Better Ray Bill, the guy that could have been my second son. Too bad I never had a second son. Like he's like saying this looking at Loki. And he's like, and I love him so much. He is so perfect in every way. And then I'm just like, man, no wonder when Walt Simonson was right, Loki, he was evil because I would be too if my dad was like, this horse is better than you in every way, you idiot.
Yeah, for sure. But also, he's correct.
Yeah, it's
Bill
just
is
like,
awesome in every
yeah.
way.
He's like, he's just like, I would like, he's just like, he goes in such detail about how much he loves him, and like, this is his secondary son. If he could have or could have had one, I'm like, you have one, dude. What are you doing?
uh, I love it. All right. So, how much more do you have?
I'm almost done with this trade. I still have other trades, and like after I finish this one, I'm going Dead Boy Detectives, and then I think Godzilla, and then I'll hop back on the Thor train and keep hopping back and forth.
Gotcha. All right, Magic #9. It's by Ashley Allen and Germán Peralta. Uh, this is the second to last issue. So it's pretty cool. She fights some dragons. Danny Moonstar's there. And it turns out that the organization that Danny's like been working with is not so great. And we find out that their leader is a mutant. And we get her backstory, which we don't really want or need, but it's whatever. And then at the end, uh, it's the final battle with the organization, and hopefully her getting the main bad guy Liminal out of her kid friend's body and saving her kid friend. So we'll see. Like, I still liked it. It's just like, man, 22 pages in this, and eight of them was the origin story for this bad guy that whose name I don't even know, and it's printed in this issue. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Just like, who cares? So I'm gonna give it a 7.5, one of the weaker issues, despite having one of the best covers.
Yeah, I was about to ask, like, was the dragon cool?
Yeah, yeah, it was. She does some like portaling around with her discs and cuts them open.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
nice.
All right, Doctor Strange number 450 by a bunch of people. There's one by J. Michael Straczynski, Christian Ward, Ashley Allen, Roger Stern, Derek Landy, and I think that's it. The JMS one was fine. It was just like apparently Strange's cloak was an alien sorceress supreme at one point. I don't know if that's real or not, or if that was made up for this issue.
Yeah.
Uh, but it just kind of explains why the cloak has a personality of its own. And I was like, okay, that's kind of neat. Other than that, you know, kind of forgettable. The second one is The Magic Story by Ashley Allen. Uh, it's fine, doesn't really allude to her taking over Sorcerer Supreme. It's like, hey, this is a point in time where I needed a mentor, and Strange was a good mentor for me. The next one by Roger Stern, we get Strange being a sort of detective, solving like a little bit of a ghost story, which was pretty fun. And then the Christian Ward one, his art's really good. He has really crazy colors, just sort of a filler story. And then the final one by Derek Landy, sorry. He's the one that wrote Doctor Strange of Asgard. So we
Hmm.
get another little story here, and he's still on Asgard, and he's like, oh, when Thor died, Midgard was severed from the other realms. So as Jesus Christ, Asgard Sorcerer Supreme, I have to fix it. And then it says to be continued in Doctor Strange number 1 coming out in December, uh, where yeah, he's going to fix all that shit. And he has a new look. He looks really fucking cool on the cover. Plus Sif and Angela are there. And I didn't think we were going to get any more of that Asgard stuff with him. So the fact that we are has me pretty hyped. And I'm quite looking forward to it. So it's like for being an issue 450, which by the way, it is pretty oversized. But they only made it $5, which I appreciate. Normally this would
Hmm.
have been at least an $8 issue. But I like most of the stories in it, so I'm not mad that I picked it up. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
Nice. And I'm gonna say this after reading some of Walt Simon's store. Lady Sif got an appreciation for her that I did not have before.
Yeah,
She's pretty darn cool.
she's so cool. I love her. Um, got a visitor.
Oh, Jake's showing his old pussy on the TV screen.
He's my little buddy.
Yeah.
Um, all right. The fun, I love him because if you talk to him or pick him up, he's purring the whole time. Just
Nice.
starts up. He's such
Yeah.
a happy cat. Thanks for saving me from that barn, Dad, is probably what he's saying.
Yeah.
Okay, Adventures of Superman, Book of L, number one. It's by Philip Kennedy Johnson and Scott Godlewski. I like this quite a bit. This is literally just like, hey, want to know what Philip Kennedy Johnson thinks happens right after the War World saga? Well, here you
Oh,
go.
nice.
And which I
Yeah.
love that book. So,
Yeah. See, I didn't know what that book was. I should have picked her up.
well, I know a guy that can get you one, buddy.
Is
You
it
are
is it
a
Mike?
yeah, it's Mike. So yeah, just really good character moments. Art is also solid. Um, it's what you expect out of Johnson writing Superman. So I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
Nice.
Hmm. I don't know what he can't even see him. I don't know what he
Yeah.
wants.
He's just fighting the ghosts that live in your house, as cats do.
Yeah, that's what they do. Sonic the Hedgehog 81 by Stanley and Minho Kim. This is pretty good. We get a new character called Lunar, um, who is a thief. The
Steals the
whole
diamonds.
the emeralds.
Well, I was saying diamonds because it's lunar.
That's funny. Yeah, the Sonic gang bring one of the Chaos Emeralds to like this circus zone as like an attraction to lure out uh who they think is a thief that's not this Lunar person, and then Lunar shows up and takes it, and then Sonic and Tails and Shadow and Rouge are all chasing after him, and at the end, Sonic and Tails catch up to him, and it's like he was being controlled or something. He's like, I don't even want this thing. I don't know how I got it. Here, take it. And it kind of ends like that. So
Hmm,
it's kind of weird. So I really don't know what's going on with that guy, but I like the issue a lot. I'm always a big fan of Sonic. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10.
nice. If you're a big fan, always a big fan of Sonic, boy, there's this guy named Ken Penders. He did a lot of really cool stuff.
Ooh,
Like
the
his
two of
later
you
stuff is
are.
where it's at.
Okay, now we've got Orla, number one, by John Lees and Sally Cantorino. And do not make that jump. Sorry. He thinks he can make these big jumps, and I'm afraid he's gonna hurt himself.
Yeah.
This book is pretty fucking awesome. I didn't know anything about it going into it, but friend of the show, John Lees wrote it, so I ordered some for the shop. And
That's another book I
basically,
should have picked up.
well, remind me with your,
Will do.
well, you already sent me the list, but just remind me. Basically, this gal named Orla turns out she's a big old monster, and she goes on dating apps and matches with just the worst fucking dudes out there, and then uh eats them.
Nice.
So it's kind of I won't say horror because that's not really like the tone of the book, but there's that monster aspect to it, and some classic John Lee's humor in it as well. I really had a great time with it. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
Nice.
Okay, The Witcher, Bear and the Butterfly, number three, by Simon Spurrier and Stephen Green. It's fine if you're reading this miniseries or you're not. But it's a pretty cool vampire story. It definitely does feel like a Witcher side quest, which is what I always look for in these comics. So Spurrier does do a good job with that. And I kind of liked the twist of who the vampire was. So I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10, and we'll see how it wraps up in the next issue.
Man, this is a big day. You just gave, like pretty good props to a Cy Spurrier book.
Yeah, might be the first time.
I think. I mean, probably.
Yeah,
This will be the highest reviewed series of a Cy Spurrier book for you anyway,
that is for damn
for
sure.
sure.
All right, Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu number 12. Really cool cover. He's got a special armor on with the bird mask, which I think is cool.
Hmm.
It's by Jed McKay and Domenico Carbone, and it's a continuation of the Wrecker showing up at the Midnight Mission and asking for help. Wrecker claims that he's being haunted by ghosts, so Moon Knight stays with him uh, and waits for these ghosts to show up. And then uh, Scarlet Scarab, who is the gal from the TV show that they brought into the comics, she shows up and she's like, "Don't you get it, Moon Knight? It's all the people he's killed and they're haunting him. He deserves this." And that's kind of how it ends. So, kind of excited to see how Jed handles this. I'll say relatively new character. I think she's only been in one miniseries. Um, but I like a good supernatural twist to a comic like this. So the fact that Wrecker's being haunted by the ghosts of people he's killed, I think is pretty neat, and I'm excited to see where it goes. So I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Nice.
And finally, Batman number one by Matt Fraction and Jorge Jimenez. I don't know, Casey. I don't know if you could guess this, but this is pretty damn good.
Are you upset though that it's not Hush too?
Yes, I'm so upset. If only this had been Hush 2 instead. The art's just so fucking good though. Like this is like the third page,
That's
you know,
nice, yeah.
and it's just like that throughout. But very interesting premise for the first issue. Batman didn't sound like Batman at first, like the first few pages. I was like, "Ooh, I wonder if he's going for like a big tonal shift here." But by the end, I think he does end up sounding like Batman. So I'm curious what you think of it. And I think he, a thing that he does is like anytime he uses one of his gadgets in this issue, like a little thing pops up and explains the gadget. And I like that. I
Hmm.
feel like normally Batman just pulls some bullshit out of his belt and we're just like, oh, okay, that's just something he has. But this explains it, which is pretty cool. And yeah, then Batman has a really cool character moment with the villain. And yeah, then on the last page, we see Robin. That's the only time he's in the book. So I'm excited to see more out of him. But I just liked it a lot, man. I thought it was a really solid thing. So I'm gonna give it a 9.5. It was almost perfect. Like I said, it just the start was a little shaky, but I'm super hyped for issue two. Definitely pick of the week.
Now, was the Robin's Timmy, correct?
I think so.
Okay.
I,
They
it
really need
doesn't really
to
say for sure.
they really just need to change his name again to something. I would prefer Red Robin, but really just anything at this point. I'd even take Drake, as terrible as that was.
Yeah, I it should be Red Robin. I
Yeah.
don't know why it's not, but whatever.
So, what are you excited about though, man?
Um, it kind of got me on a good Batman kick, but I'm gonna go the new Red Hood, Undead Iron Fist, and probably Batman Dark Patterns.
Okay. I'll go Batman and Robin. Um, Punisher and Godzilla. Go that route. And then lastly, I was just thinking because my dog went with me to the farm today. Your cat's under the weather. So I was just thinking, well, let's talk about the four best animal characters. So I can be just like, oh yeah, Catman counts as an animal character if you want him to. I don't care. Just whatever. However you describe animal character.
I know
And
this one's on your
Preston,
list too.
Preston, not the way that you're thinking. I
uh,
do zing.
you did. You got him good. Got his ass. Sorry to take one of yours too, man, but Detective Chimp's got to be on the list.
Yeah,
He's just a great fucking character.
he's awesome.
Um, hmm. Trying to think of like characters that actually talk,
Yeah,
which I'm having trouble. Like a like the only shit's coming to mind is like Bat Cow and
Ace,
Ace, Streaky. Um,
Crypto.
yeah, well, yeah, I feel like Crypto's kind of got to make the list too. Crypto's a good boy. You give yours and I'll keep thinking.
All right. So, I mean, Detective Chimp, Fastback from Captain Carrot and the Zoo Crew. He was a turtle and he was super fast. He was my favorite because just turtles are my favorite. Like Captain Carrot is hands down the best of them, but Um, and then I will go with D-Dog, who was the dog in that dies at the end of Avengers Unchained. She was a very good girl, and I'll go with Bats since Bats is the best.
Oh, that is a very good answer. Um,
Catwoman, that's an answer for you. She's a little
no,
kitty cat.
that doesn't count.
The Tawny Tiger.
Tawny's not bad. Let's see. Oh, Rocket.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rocket for sure. And hmm, maybe
you
like
can go Cosmo.
call this guy Meatloaf because he took the words right out of my mouth. The joke is that Meatloaf has a song called Dick. Anyway. Yeah, there you go. Those are my answers.
All right,
And Preston's just gonna type Tigra 4 times, probably.
nice. I mean, I get it.
So,
He's
all
like,
right.
Tawny Tiger. Shit, I mean Tigra.
Gotta have a himbo on the list too.
Yep.
Well, that's the episode, folks.
Yeah.
A shorter one, but we hope you still enjoyed your time with us.
Let us know, four of your favorite animal characters. Name some more of the Captain Carrot Zoo Crew guys, because I know there's that Stretchy Duck, the Iron Pig, Abracadabra, I think was the cat's name. Um, oh, like Stars and Stripes, but she's a poodle that shoots out like the flag. Um, there was a bald eagle character that was in Jeff Johns' Gritty remake. Trying to think of some of the other characters. I think I named all. I'm not named them, but I've described all of them.
Oh, Eagly from Peacemaker is pretty
Oh,
dope
there you
too.
go.
Yeah. All right. Well, we would love to stay in chat, but we have to go figure out a new name for me. Can't just keep calling me Robin. So we'll catch you next time. Bye.
I still think Drake, because he could be like, Batman, do you love me? Blah, 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 blah. Bye, guys.
Thank you for listening to the Two Worlds Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram at Two Worlds Pod, on Twitter at two_worlds_PC, and on Facebook at facebook.com/twoworldspodcast. You can email us with any questions or comments at twoworldspodcast@gmail.com, And if you would, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Two Worlds Podcast on YouTube.